Yo, what's up, guys? Good to be back. Now that our big test is done, today we'll relax a little bit. By relax, I mean do some crazy juice temples.
Have an order?
Fully juiced, potentially. Although I'm not starting off that way. Looks like I'm stuck on well, actually I might hit the golem. Oh, I did hit the golem works. Hey. Nice. No upgrade though. Well, at least the golem works is in there. A little bit low on locks. Gonna try to start sustaining 3. Hello, Snoo. Hope you're fine. Yeah, I'm pretty fine. My sleep has been a little weird lately, but I'm good for streaming a little while. Maybe not an 8-hour stream today, but definitely get some decent session up in here. Alright, guys. Welcome to the juice party. I apologize in advance for spamming you with tinks. That is just the way of it. Singularity, thanks for the compliment, man. Indeed, a lot of time went into it. I knew I was going to be playing this league for a good while longer, so I really wanted to do the very best I could on that layout. I wasn't terribly concerned with how difficult it would be to make the layout, but yeah. To me, it was what is the best? Can it be done, and what is the best final product?
You reek of stupidity.
Like I got pretty good rarity, you know, only 43. Alright, if you say so. Maybe we're getting old. Yeah. I got a little bit of a headache today. I did a late night workout. Actually, the night that I finished streaming 2 nights ago, I went to get dinner. I ate too much food. I had like some really bad indigestion overnight. Screwed my sleep up really bad. And that carried over another couple days. Crazy what like one late night meal will do for you. Fuck up your sleep. I'm still dealing with the aftermath of that. Still not feeling quite right. I might have ate something I was allergic to actually. As well, I'm not sure. It's kind of extreme. Frames feel fairly good. Blazing through the temple. Try to fit in at Siri. I kind of want to, I might do it just to test to make a video, but I don't think it's worth it. Based on what I'm hearing, even people who are doing it saying it ain't worth it. Because the time it takes to kill her. And also, not to mention the loss, it requires a loss of at least 2 rooms. Which is pretty rough. You can actually get quite a big bonus out of 2 rooms. Like, I would have to lose a commander to do it, which is pretty bad, man. I guess I wouldn't technically have to.
Perhaps you will be like my others.
That would probably be what I remove. 1 commander, 1 garrison. The garrison wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I really don't want to lose a commander. Yo, 2 locks off the butt. Yo. Hope I get a 1-up medallion. I mean, you do it to see her sweet butt cheeks, of course. That's the real reason. A change of scenery, if you will. Yeah, switch up the scenery. 3 locks. 5 master medallions. Lock medallions kicking off strong. I needed that. Just falling a little bit behind. Just really need to level up medallion.
The vow have many unseen.
Room card. I don't think I need that one. Isla's Desire, nice. A good amount of cold sparks coming out. I've noticed my cold spark uptime has been kind of low in the temples. Part of that's because like every mob is a rare, so you know, like killing a bunch of cannon fodder. Highest chance that I can get on this is like 12% or 8%. I wish the chance to spawn a remnant was higher than 8%, dude. Kinda low.
The vow have many unseen.
Yeah. Pink City up in here. I seem to drop a Henicore lock every 20 temples. Actually, unlucky I haven't dropped a mirror yet, I think. Starting to get into that categorically unlucky territory. That's like 6 or 7 div there. Exceptional aged cups. Reverse chill gloves, 2-socketed clean. Let me back. With the Shrine Scepter? Yeah. So, figuring I was probably the first person to have this temple done. Anybody else got this temple made? Running this particular version? If you are curious how many divine orbs you are averaging, I think I got 178% player rarity now. I think.
Devour many uncles.
Yeah. 178. Wait, so it's done but not fully upgraded? I felt like getting it fully upgraded was easier than getting it done. Like the second mine was done, it was basically fully upgraded. Although that could be because I was running a lot of tier 2 collabs, which would do that. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, bro. So, oh, this guy. This guy.
Reveal your worth. Need more mana.
60, 65 average. Nice.
Cursed one.
Anecdotally, I've only heard from one other player who really suggested that they're getting definitively more divine orbs than what I might be getting. But they sacrificed corruption chambers and some rarity for more effectiveness. I'm not sure they're actually gonna have a higher mirror chance with that setup. Not sure. I'm still not exactly sure how much I average of fully upgraded temples. I think the answer is probably 80 to 90. Might get a better picture of that here. Oh, the problem is you can't fully sustain them though. It's harder to tell. I could log exclusively fully upgraded temples, but not realistically to have it 100% of the time. This one here is fully upgraded, except the fact that it's not level 3. Maxi Fred Eric, hey, thanks for that sub. I think you're a new guy around here, huh? Oh, this is the body armor I'm not very familiar with. Belly of the Beast. Nothing special. I remember thinking that item was really, really good back in PoE 1. Kinda was, at a time. Newing chat, but not a new spectator. Ah, okay. Lurker turned subscriber. Right on. I don't know my exact average, but I'm guessing it's between 80 and 90 with fully upgraded temple. We'll get a better picture into that answer. No Discord ping? Oh, I forgot to send it through, actually. Thank you, reminded me. I forget to do that, like, periodically. I type it out, but I don't send it until I've hit the stream button, live stream button. Temple's running pretty smooth today. Hey Ray, hey, what's up, man? Welcome back. Food, sir. What? Food, sir? Thanks for the alchemy video. Oh, dude, you're welcome. Glad to do that one for you guys. It's kind of funny. I was running with tier 2 alch labs for quite some time without realizing that it was inferior. How is this the best temple layout if other temple layouts can sometimes get 80 plus div? Maybe sometimes get I sometimes get 100 plus div on this layout. You guys haven't really seen fully upgraded yet on this. I mentioned this a second ago, I've only come across one person who even suggested that they're getting so many divine orbs on average that it's like probably beating this one. They suggested their average was 90 to 120. But I don't know what their player rarity was when they said that. And I think they were dropping either rare monster modifier count and or area rarity for more effectiveness. They were basically scaling effectiveness harder. They had like 1700 or 1800% effectiveness, which I only have 1400 fully upgraded. But there's also speculation that sacrificing rarity and or rare monster modifier count for more effectiveness is going to result in more divine orbs, but actually not more super rare, like tier 0s and stuff like that, locks and mirrors. But that's all speculation. But like I could drop a corruption chamber or two and get, you know, even more effectiveness. I remember visiting Fubgun's stream at one point. He said it said on there his record was 94. After he'd been playing for a while, post hotfix 13. So I was kind of like, okay, 94 is like the best or whatever. On average, hitting 105. Well, I mean, that sounds ridiculous. 105 average. I'm definitely not averaging 105. I don't know. I don't know how somebody's averaging 105. I assume at the very least that's you're only logging. If you're averaging 105, I assume at the least you are only logging temples that are maximum layout. Like it's not like that's not the realistic average throughout the ups and downs of having the third room. Unless you're somehow fully sustaining third room, which is also kind of unheard of. Like nobody believes you can sustain the third room. I think even if you had like 15 Spy Masters, you still wouldn't fully sustain it. But I don't know. I need to run some more full upgraded rooms. I may not get the upgrade token here and not get this. I mean, how big was that sample size? Could it, like, if it was a smaller sample size, you could have just got lucky and had a bunch of like 80 to 100% area rarity numbers. Like if I spawn, I've noticed that if I do a fully upgraded temple, and this number is like over 80%, I will probably get over 100 divines in that one. Like almost certainly over 100 divines. I think every time this number has been over 80% with a fully upgraded temple, I've gotten either like, you know, high 90s or low hundreds. But that's a rare outcome to get over 80% there. Wasn't logging, that isn't full rooms. I don't know, maybe you're the guy who told me. I can't remember who exactly told me last time. Maybe you're the same person, but... yeah, it's the only example of somebody suggesting they're actually averaging over 100. I mean, that's pretty much unheard of. Like, you just heard that, like, Bubgun's high number was 94. Like, his record. Before he stopped playing. After hotfix 13. A little bit suspect, you know? A little bit. I can buy into the idea that scaling monster effectiveness is going to result in potentially more divine orbs, like marginally, but only marginally, not like 20% more. I wouldn't think. But, and I thought maybe you know, you had like 300% player rarity. I don't remember the last time I got less than 80. Like, to me, if you're gonna say, I don't remember the last time I got 80, that would make a record of 105 really low. I feel like the RNG is pretty wild. Like, I had a run yesterday where I got only like 59 on a fully upgraded temple with like, and it actually had like, I think like 60% rarity. I remember I somehow didn't drop a divine orb until like the 8th room in the temple. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? I didn't even drop an annulment orb there. I don't know what happened, but I just chalked it up to insanely bad RNG. I feel like RNG is gonna swing you up and down quite a bit. I can't believe you're still playing, man. Love to see it. As long as you stay in the league. No, this ain't the longest I've stayed in the league. Definitely not. Every single league I played until 1 week, maybe 2 weeks until the PoE 1 release. Do you have an image of your temple layout? I just type exclamation point temple. There. Is it possible to include a series room? Well, here's a temple layout. Yeah, if you delete 2 rooms here and put the key room here every other run, you can do it, but that is at least hypothetically a little risky if the architect ever moves. Supposedly he doesn't move, but I don't know how much I believe that he literally can't move. If he moved even once ever, it could jeopardize the whole temple. Yeah, it'd be the same. You have to lose 2 rooms. You permanently lose 2 rooms. Like, it's the kind of thing I want to make a video on, but I also don't want to risk it. And it also didn't even seem like it's worth doing anyway, because the time it takes to kill her and the loot from it is on average not worth it compared to what you get from fully upgraded temple. The difference of even just 2 more rooms and less time spent in the temple. That was a pretty fast. I wonder how much time that temple took. It felt really fast. All right, let's see how many we got.
What is it? Go.
We know this is worth 7 or 8 div. I know this right here.
I'm sure someone will want that.
This keeps going up lately. Whoa. What's this? What's this? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 76. 76. One out of 6 is 1 out of 10 at best.
What's new? Thanks for the chat.
Solar amulet. Check. Too bad it's not prog or spell skills. Would have been worth a lot more, probably.
Can I help? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Damn, I spawned it again. I moved next door to their servers. Yeah, sort of.
These stones obey old magics. Not yet. Beyond me.
Give me that plus level. Give me that plus level.
The mighty fall.
Dang it, dude.
It's all easy. I cannot.
Getting a level up medallion should be easy on this temple.
Fire this place. Behold.
Got a higher rarity number this time, 62.
Ancient power. You defile this place. Eviscerate.
My headhunter buffs.
Vanquished. Reveal your worth.
Do you think alk rarity? I mean, I think a combination of that is, but yeah, I suspect more monster rarity equals. Well, I mean, it depends on if like Hina Korlak and mirror category currency is of the identical category as like Divine Orb or something. Because if it's identical category, then maybe not. But if it's considered a tier even higher, then presumably the conversion would be better. Got more rarity you build into it. Why would Lock and Mirror not scale off rarity? What? High tier currencies in general scale off rarity. I mean, at the very least, a well-established fact that tiered currencies, like categorically Divine Orbs, Annulment Orbs and stuff, do scale off rarity. There we go. Alright. We got the 1-up. Fully upgraded temple next time. Yeah. Seeing you enjoy the game so much makes you consider buying early access of PoE 2 as well. You don't have it yet? I assumed you were playing it. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, I did drop another lock off stream yesterday. Count at 4. I want to know what happened to Red Vials this league. He'd usually be pumping out a bunch of strat videos right now. Or even like the farmer.
You reek of stupidity!
The snake got him? I don't know. I don't know if you're being fictitious or what. Are you suggesting he quit because of building the temple was too painful?
You have made a great mistake.
Pretty funny how like the temple building separates the real ones from the wannabes. Ones who can't hack it. When was Red Vials last? Oh, okay. He went on vacation. Is he even playing? Like at all? Like his last stream was like what, like 3 weeks ago or something? Oh, he's in Japan. Oh yeah.
You reek of stupidity! Vanquish! Solar Ray!
Is this build expensive to start? No. You can start this build on under divine budget. The overview video. That'll bring you a very cheap version. Basically it starts with like 1 divine, then mid in-game, early in-game variant's probably about 1 divine. Mid in-game variant is a few hundred divines. And the late in-game variant's a few thousand divines. This is the late in-game variant, of course, but I mean it still functions similarly, even at the cheap one. Looks awesome, thanks. The only weakness is bossing, really. The only weakness. I'd wager. I forgot to step out and upgrade my rune. Oops. How's the campaign for this? I have a whole build guide. Just type exclamation mobilytics. The early game stuff's got that there. I did a more advanced form of leveling that I didn't advertise on the guide with like hollow palm hybridized building. But for the sake of the guide, I did kind of a simpler version. I think this hollow palm hybrid leveling thing with what that does to weapon sets just confusing too many people. Takes it from like 3 buttons to 5 buttons as well. People just ain't on board with it. You know? What is this? I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is probably not worth anything. Two-handed melee weapon, not worth anything. Could have seen that coming. Press Alt. There, I can press Alt in most rooms, but not these right here. It's a bad idea. It doesn't crash like it does in PoE 1 though. Not that bad. There really is like way less loot dropping in PoE 2. Total loot. Well, actually they changed the loot system in PoE 1 too. That's why we're getting like no loot over there. You know, I think basically the reason why PoE 1 loot sucked so much last league is that they kind of adopted the same system of loot drops from PoE 1 to PoE or PoE 2 to PoE 1, but they didn't include the conversion to currency. The rarity conversion to currency doesn't exist, so you just get like absolutely screwed on drops. And the Wildwood doesn't more than make up for that. No. Dropped your first ever Hinacor's lock in PoE in the temple. Nice. Why don't you play Demon Form Witch? That's It's not the build I went for. I don't know anything about that build. That's not even the Temporalis build, is it?
Ancient power.
Then what? What's the correlation between that build and doing this farm? Okay. Well, that's probably a sign that it's not a very strong build. Not necessarily, but it's a sign. You're the only one doing it. I don't know. Could have a diamond in the rough build, maybe. There's a decent chance we'll drop a mirror today. Decent.
The vow of many
Do we have enough data to guess lock mirror ratios? I mean, I wouldn't say we have enough data yet, but supposedly it's something like maybe like 1,500 divines to lock, 6,000, 5,000 or 6,000 divines to mirror. But that doesn't take into account the potential difference in ratios if rarity is a factor for the high tier conversions. Don't know.
vow of many unseen.
Where's my what? Core mana. Core mana regent note. Don't know what you're talking about.
Many unseen.
My divine orbs, dude. How do I even go 2 rooms in a row with no divine orb on this
Perhaps you will
farm? There we go.
practice that.
Well, that's better.
The vow of many unseen.
Because I have mana leech. This is a battle mage build. Spark is the primary source of damage. Twister is a decent source. Twister is leeching a ton of mana and energy shield. And paying for the spark spamming. Like the reason you see my mana get dumped like crazy is because I have I actually have a new one of these weapons. So level 37 spark when this is up. That's a huge mana cost. I have 2 spark gems actually, 149 and 124 mana respectively. and a ritualist follow this build. You can do Twister on a lot of different builds, including ritualist, but not this version. This is a, like I said, a battle mage version. There's like specific tech with Invoker, the way I'm setting this up. I get huge value out of like energy shield, body armor like this. So much spirit. What do I have? Like 262 spirit with no spirit on gear. Nice. Did I use the temple editor site with the GitHub URL to plan this layout? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Well, in the GitHub, you go like Spy Master, Garrison, Armory, Garrison, Spy Master, Garrison, Armory, Garrison, Spy Master. That's how you link it up. Weird I haven't dropped to tier 0 yet. I just realized I didn't have Astramentus. My filter. But I don't know if it's worth anything anymore. I mean, that might not even be worth putting on the filter because you'd have to scroll over so many stellar amulets that aren't Astramentus. And then you have to like anoint it before corrupting it. It's only worth it if you corrupt it. Probably not worth it. Oh, Vertex. Yeah. Wow, 100 exalts? The perfect one's 100 exalts? I mean, I know like if it's perfectly corrupted with like the right anoint, it would be worth like several, like probably hundreds of divines, but the chance of hitting that is just so small. Wait, only 3 div? Well, probably because it has no anoint on it. Oh god, I'm about to die. Get that cast off. Jeez. Too many mana siphoner. Last season Deadeye better? It's a more well-rounded build. I would say it's probably not better for Temple, but better all-arounder. Better for bossing, definitely. As of now, I'm actually partnered with Mobilytics, so I think what I'm probably going to do next league is just run Deadeye. Again, I'm just going to make the best, absolute best overall Twister build in the game. With all my, legitimately all my expertise and wisdom on Twister builds, and having played Deadeye before with like multiple variants. I think I am easily the guy for the job on that, so... Even as far as like leveling guide, I think I can just make the by far the best Twister, overall Twister build. And Deadeye would definitely be the Ascendancy. There's no other Ascendancy that comes close to being as good as Deadeye all around, especially when people, people generally care a lot about a build's bossing capability, whether they're bossing or not. They just care deeply for it, so yeah. You gotta consult Prada. I would consult Prada if I was doing a Lich version, but Deadeye, I don't think I would probably need to do that. I'm aware he's a big Twister guy.
Reveal your worth.
Any mirror yet? Ah, cute dog. What's going on? Nah, you keep stealing him from me. Alright, let's see how many divines I got this time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 73. 73. I thought I did better than that. Dang. I figured I'd get over 80 on that one. Oh well. Lowe's Temple. Hopefully I don't regret this. I'll start playing it like this. Of course I got that just show up. Again. You need a streamer for demon form? Be the streamer you want to see. Gotta be the streamer you want to be. Or you want to see. I think I'm gonna start building this temple. How long did it take you? It's like somewhere between 100 and 200 temple runs in total, probably.
Hey,
If you have the architect already in the right spot.
Go on.
Definitely a little harder than average to make this temple. Be sure to watch the video on how I did it. There's a few tricky steps.
what's new?
These Vertex helmets worth now. These keep not selling, even at 14
Is
did.
that a
Wow.
good price for that? I have no idea.
Disappointing. Great video, by the way. Very informative. Alright, be sure to tell all the other repliers to the video. I got a lot of replies in that video saying literally the opposite. I feel like somebody might drag my name through the mud on some stream somewhere. Because I got like an it was almost like a it's almost like conspiratorial. Suddenly, like one particular day, I got a bunch of replies on several different videos saying, "You don't explain anything, bro. Like you're not explaining anything. I could do a better job making videos or something." It was like out of nowhere. It was like all within like a 24-hour period of time. It was like I got like 6 different comments across 3 different videos from all different people. I was like, what? That's so weird. Yeah, I mean, at first I thought it was just like a genuine thing, but then I was like, I'm seeing too many of these comments suddenly out of nowhere. And it wasn't just for one video, it was... Yeah. Anyway, and that temple video that I made, I explicitly said there are a lot of great videos out there for the basics, and I wasn't going to just regurgitate the same info over again. Alright, we got our, technically today, very first fully upgraded temple. 41% area rarity. Actual double tier 3 Golem works. Let's see what we can do. Whoa. My aspect ratio shrunk for a second.
You are too slow.
Yes, you got the lock from the sacrificial chamber. That's always a good omen. I must be stealing headhunter buffs for bleed and poison. I notice monsters are always bled and poisoned, but I don't have any bleed or poison. How long did it take me to build the temple? It took me around 150 temples to build it. Some of that was cleanup though from a previous brick. The most time consuming thing is definitely the Spy Master chain though. That is by far the most time consuming thing. Tell me that that's similar to a lot of other temples. In hours, I don't know. I didn't calculate hours. Several days. I usually ran 30, 40, in one case, one day. I ran 50 temples in one day, but I mean, depends on how many hours you play. It depends on how long it takes you to get crystals. I wasn't logging time. It's too much time to even log and shit. Another vertex drop. Oh yeah.
The vow of many
I'm going backwards. Oh my god. Is that what that extra third golem, tier 3 golem works does? I swear to God, it's like so many more divines when you get that extra tier 3 golem works. Missed a nice comment here. Jonathan said, cleaned up temple work, loved your video, got up through class, couldn't get any more locks. Went backwards. That's painful. I feel like if you're doing a good job putting cannon fodder rooms out in the open, it's very rare that you actually lose a Spy Master, assuming that you have a garrison in front of it at all times. At least one garrison. What happens to the perfect temple after you run it? Does it reset? No, it doesn't reset. We can lock it down with lock medallions. Even if you run the architect, it wouldn't necessarily reset. Gotta get those medallions though. Every run. It's always a slightly dramatic experience.
the vow.
Tink. Tink. Spy Masters are being stingy. Loot in my face. A second vertex. More vertexes than runs. That's what I like to see. What kind of filter am I using? My own filter. Divine Strict. You can pull it on the description of the YouTube stream. You can borrow it there. There's a link to it. Almost every rare is dropping a high tier currency. Div to a Discord thing? That'd just be mean, man. Now, did you know in streamer mode you don't actually get Discord pings? I don't even get them at all. Kind of nice. Can't be disturbed. Uh-oh, my frames is dropping a little harder suddenly. Why you do this? Is it lag or memory leak? What? Okay, we're averaging 2 vertexes every temple. Holy. Or wait, I guess. No, I guess I need to drop 1 more for that to be true. Graphics card, we got 3070 RTX. An old PC, man. I'm gonna have to get a new one fairly soon. Filter is in the description of the YouTube stream. It's one of the links in there. What the heck am I watching? I left PoE 2 for half a year, and suddenly I left PoE for half a year, and suddenly PoE 2's dropping more loot than PoE 1. Oh, it definitely is this league compared to current league of PoE 1. Am I completely happy with my ethical version? I mean, for now I am, but like, I don't know, maybe I would try to get more rarity in it. Really hard to say. Like, how valuable is that tier 2 golem works in the ethical temple when you have to like build so many other rooms just to get it? I don't think Legacy of Risha is going to drop more loot than Temple. Remember, they nerfed Rogue Exiles really hard. Not to mention, I mean, they nerfed everything really hard. Blind Prophet Frostblades. Who's playing Blind Prophet Frostblades in Legacy of Frisia? Yeah, a bunch of Blighter. Yeah, it will be Blight, probably. It's gonna lag like stupid for them. Blight was insane in no, it was not insane. It was pretty insane in 3.26, but it was nerfed considerably in 3.27, just less so than everything else. But then it has the problem of being the laggiest mechanic in the game as well. It's just like not fun at all. Not to mention you're like mandated to play like a super tanky build. Do that, which is not fun to me. Not fun for me. I don't want to be obligated to play a tanky build just to survive the lag. But yeah, like if you're playing in a group, you got the great idols, you got the crazy tripped out trickster build or whatever, I'm sure it'll be a lot of loot. I'm sorry, it just sounds so lame to me. That type of build, that type of mechanic. I think I almost have like a visceral reaction against the idea of Blight being like best in slot juicing mechanic. It's just like the type of mechanic it is so antithetical to like Giga juicing. The fact that it is the best juicing mechanic is just so weird. Well, I must say that one lock from the sacrificial chamber is going a long ways. Looks like I'm only gonna get two temples worth of. Two temples worth of locks maybe here. No. Oh my god, that was almost really, really good. Holy shit. Deleted the wrong mod though. What causes the closing bug? Well, I think leaving party does. Or even like maybe inviting somebody to your party does.
I feel no pain.
I do like the commander rooms. They're pretty juiced. Very fast.
I feel no pain. I need mana. Need more mana.
Deleted. Oh my god, I think I took a slam to the face, but didn't get hit. I don't know, I don't think I've ever died from the little boss guy in this room. Alright, we need the smithy lock. The infamous smithy lock. Give it to me. Smithy lock medallion, please. Perfect chaos. They are still crazy cheap. Do you guys feel like inflation's getting even worse? Or is it toned down a bit now? Don't look at the price of locks? I don't, because I always just drop them. I never have to buy them. Why buy a lock when you can just drop one? Oh, I got this ring. Got this ring on stream. Unmounted binds can't be healthy. Yeah. We do a big legendary gambit? Nah, not really planning on it. Jack me off says I quit because the inflation is going crazy. Kill the league for you. Try farming other things that are also inflating in price, like omens. I did recraft my flying spear. I got it to level 2 flat fizz. Spent a ton of divines on it. And got flat cold, so I got rid of the percent increase and tier 3 flat and got tier 2 flat and then tier 2 flat cold. I was tired of not freezing enemies anymore. The more my spark damage goes up, the less I freeze enemies, the less twister damage is part of the main damage pool. So I have to like keep chasing it to keep freezing enemies. So now I have like, you know, a big flat cold roll on the weapon and a big flat mirrored cold roll on the rings. And even then I'm still not necessarily always freezing enemies. It's kind of crazy. Fortunately, I still don't have any trouble at all breaking enemy armor though. Like our armor gets broken in like the top. By the time they're maybe at 80% life, their armor is fully broken. Yeah, well, I mean, quite often ailment threshold is one of the main rolls on here. Like I have it here, monsters have 75% ailment threshold. So also if that mod is present, then I'm not freezing any enemies, which sucks. It's one thing I liked about early game with the Call of the Brotherhood and Wake of Destruction boots early on. You can actually do ailment threshold maps and still freeze enemies with that much cold damage. I'm talking like early game, low budget, you know, just kind of getting into T15s. Oh, just T15 farming. Hey, Collider Touch. Cool. Cool. About time I dropped tier 0. Even without the mod. Yeah, I know. Like, right now my damage is kind of on the fence. I could get more freeze threshold maybe, but... Estimated build investment here? I mean, it's well over a mirror at this point. Like I got like the most expensive item I have that is not actually contributing massively to the build is this right here, Prism of Belief. This was like 3,000 divines for 3 spark skills, which is good, but like, you know, it's 3,000 divines plus 3 spark. It's not that insane. So we got, you know, a lot of... I'm getting to the point where I'm spending a ton of currency on items. Like when I recrafted the weapon, that was like another 1,000 divines or so. Using a lock on this ring, that added a lot of cost to it. Like the total cost of this ring is like 2,000 divines or something. Or average cost would probably be that. I guess I only paid about 1,200, 1,500. I got a good lock outcome immediately. I think amulet's gonna be my next craft. I got an amulet on standby. This thing I won't need to fracture at all, and so this will be a sanctified lock finish. Percent ES and global defense is actually better than percent ES and flat ES anyway. So I just need to get the rarity on this mod. And then sanctify it for +4. And then hopefully it doesn't wreck the rarity roll on it as well, but the other rolls won't matter as much. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 82. 82. With 3 vertexes. That's a pretty good temple. That was the first fully upgraded one. But I did have very bad RNG on locks, only got 1.
Have an order?
So we'll have another full temple run next, but then after that I'm probably gonna lose the Golem Works unless I get like 4 locks on this next run. Bro.
Someone is bound to buy that.
I mean, I have to get a lock just to save the main chain here. If I actually get, well, the second main chain. If I don't even get a single lock on this, I'm gonna lose some of my temple. Better get at least one. Whoa, what? Damn. 45%, a little bit below average again.
You have made a great mistake.
Yeah, there's no investment cost, and that's what makes the strategy so illegal. No investment cost, and forever sustainable. But it's an enormous time cost, though, to get things set up. Like, more time cost than anything you've ever seen in PoE history. Like, by a factor of, like, 8 or something, you know? It's, like, outrageous. Like, it makes the, you know, OG heist leveling, or, you know, it's like the closest comparison to the time investment would be Necropolis League, Graveyard investment, but even that is like a lot less than this. If anybody played Necropolis League and having to build up your graves, that was pretty ridiculous. But that is much less time investment than this. Get this fully upgraded. This is like excess of, yeah, this is like easily over 100 hours needed to invest just to get it up and running. Yeah, it's way worse than Necropolis. So that's why it's like, at least an argument can be made that it's to some extent balanced, because it's like that. It's just on the extreme end of the time investment required. So I mean, it'll make a lot of sense if they, you know, pretty dramatically reduce the time investment required, which, you know, can happen by a variety of ways. Let's make the temple smaller, make the medallions tradable. Headhunter. Yeah, you can make an ethical version of the temple in a much shorter period of time, and it still prints like half the amount of currency, maybe. It's still a lot.
Your tower is the best of the best.
I'm talking like min-max. Treasure vault. Hey, treasure vault. I might use that. I might need to throw that down. Next run. Alright, first Spy Master. No, we already have Spy Masters. Yeah, we need the locks. I'm trying to sustain 3 rooms here. Give me them locks. Give me access to the next room at least. What the heck? How is this guy not dead? Oh my god, a lock from the Legion Barracks. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe I'll get a lock from the tier 3. The tier 3 alchemy lab. The back to back? The back to back? No. Back to back. If the Spy Master won't level up, they're both the same level. Well, one of them has to be vulnerable. Can't have them both locked down. The vulnerable one will level up the safe one. They can both be level 2 and that would still happen. The vulnerable level 3 one will level up a safe level 1 one. If that was the situation.
dreamer provides. No mana. You defile this place.
You challenge the best of the best.
Okay, Vertex sells for 12 div right now. Or maybe 13. Got enticed by 12 div sale, saw the 13s. Had to buy the rest of them. Oh my god, this room dropped a crap ton. What the hell? Woo. Divine Strict.
The vow of many unseen.
Must be something, seeing all those divine orb. And then all the sales at once. Vertex, 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 divine orb, divine orb, divine orb. What is going on? This guy's printing. What build is this? Spark Twister Battle Mage Invoker. It is a Snoobay Twister special build. Giga strong endgame temple build. Share path building. And we got the whole build guide linked in the description of the thing. Actually, hold on. I may have not. Do need to update the name. Hold the phone. Filter? Yeah, it's in the description of the... I think it's in the... Oh, I don't actually have it in the description of the... Okay. I thought I had the filter in the description of the YouTube video the whole time. I guess I didn't. I have it in the description of like all my YouTube videos, but not the stream. Yeah, I'll get that fixed. Fixing it now. Trial of Sechemis. Trial of Sechemis is still like the best currency in the game. If you drop one of those relics, you get like 3 mirrors or something. And then, you know, Against the Darkness is crazy expensive right now. I don't think there's ever been a league where in the very end, Trial of Sechemis wasn't the most lucrative farming strat in the game. Every single league. The only league that might be an exception is 0.2 because it was the one league where Temporalis was actually not worth anything, really. Every other league, it's been huge. And this league's no different. Any league where Temporalis is like a super high-end in-game item, Trial of Sechemis is going to be the most lucrative thing, almost certainly, because it also has Against the Darkness farming, as well as Grand Spectrums if they're good, but even if they're not good, Against the Darkness is always like a super in-game meta jewel. I don't know, I guess maybe if Adorned is super crazy good, some people might skip out on Against the Darkness. Alright, links are updated now. Unidentified Adorned as a mirror? Was it not corrupted anymore? What? Yeah, that's crazy.
Your challenge.
Like music to my ears. Trying to drop one Adorn in the process is mind-numbingly boring. Yeah, even worse than Trials of Chemist. I don't mind Trials of Chemist, but I mean, I wouldn't want to run it so many times that I would, you know, deserve a last breath or whatever it is, that relic. I think it's like, what, 1 in 500 drop chance off the final boss? Oh my god.
The vows have many unseen. The vows have many unseen.
Wouldn't that be scary as hell to like twice corrupt in the Dorn? Because it could go poof, right?
Your challenge the first of the best.
Dang it, dude. I'm not getting hardly any locks here.
Your challenge the first of the best.
Meet the dreamer.
Your challenge the first of the best.
Looks like we're gonna lose our Golem Works after this one. I'm getting almost 3 locks every run without exception, while I was only trying to sustain two rooms. Now that the second I try to sustain 3, it's like, nope. All your locks are gone. Do I support temple leeches? No, I don't. I don't do temple leeches. That's lame. I'll be more likely to dual box than I would be like temple leeching.
You have made a great. Back to the soil. I feel no pain.
Aww. I don't know if I've ever seen a tier 3 commander room drop a lock medallion. Has anybody ever seen that? It's like the one tier 3 room I don't think I've ever seen. Is this the first build you've ever played PoE 2 without unset rings? Yeah. You know, the funny thing is I might go unset ring in the very end though. But I might not. I really don't want to lose the rarity. Hey, Watchdog, your guide. Can't find out what order is best to level up the rooms after I've gotten the chain. It would be Legion. Well, I mean, it'd be Spy Masters first, followed by Elite Legions. The Viper Loyals into Elite Legions. I suppose at this point it would be next would be the Alchemy Labs. Probably followed by Golem Works and then Corruption Chambers, and then Armories and Commanders. Although you definitely want to get this Golem Works upgraded quickly. I think that'll help you upgrade the other rooms.
I feel no pain. I need mana.
Scamming me. This league looks kind of like Affliction. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Feels like it too. Oh, I'm retarded. Could've done this the whole time. Oops. Can that, clicking that dynamically increase your rarity? Area rarity? Always look for it, but it never happens. Basically is Affliction League. That's why we gotta play it long time. Long time. So you haven't even played PoE 2 yet. Shit.
You have made a great mistake. Your impending demise. Foul creature.
After 2 weeks, and still let me guess, you saw the King's March town, you're like, nah, I'm not all about them daily quests. Nah, dude. Like, I quit playing World of Warcraft to play ARPGs just to get away from the daily quest. What the hell is this? They shoehorned it into this archetype too. Oh my god. Well, I might get another Golem Works the hard way. Okay, the smithies are dropping a lot of medallions, but not the right ones. Before I jinx myself, I'll just mention I haven't had to unequip my headhunter in a while. Vertex. Vertex again. Can't go a single temple without dropping that item. Yeah, I figured I jinxed myself. Right in the middle of the street, what the hell? What the hell? Never a doubt. How much approximately to make a good temple from 0? How many hours? Well, if you only have 3 hours after work, you probably want to go for an ethical version of it. Should be like a few dozen hours probably in total. Like upwards of 50 hours. Assuming you knew what you were doing. But you know, if you want a temple like this, it's going to be, I would say, probably an probably close to 100 hours. Definitely something like 100 to 200 temple runs in total. That's if you don't mess it up. Hey, there it is. The Smithy Lock.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
Could get the tier 3 Alcalab block. Maybe. Maybe. Fastest way to get crystals. 6 modded tier 15s, corrupt them. Just run them no matter what they hit. Get up to 150% increased light radius on gear. Run maps. Grand project on towers, so you can just run maps, don't even need to complete them. You gotta complete a few maps to get towers and grand project them, but once you start that, most maps you don't even need to complete. Why corrupt them? 8 mod corrupted 15s and T16 allegedly drop slightly more crystals on average. More likely to hit the occasional 3rd crystal in one run. Especially 8 mod 15s. Yeah. Looks like I got quite a few divines on this run. Any tips for getting the architect in the right spot? Yeah, you build a path and do a loop around like this. Make it so there's no spot he can spawn. It's a free area with nothing connected except this one spot. Lock that area down. You could potentially do it where you only need 1 lock. Depending on how you do it, you might need 2 locks. But you really need to lock it down so that it doesn't get deleted if he doesn't move the right spot. He also repositioned after deleting rooms anyway, so that's why you actually need to lock it down. How to stop the auto locking on enemies when whirling? You just stop holding down whirling slash, and just lift your finger and then reapply it. You know, instead of just blindly holding it down, you know, do a little bit of this. You know, release the button. Put it down again. Play the game. I'll a little bit, apply a tiny bit of skill to it, and you'll stop blocking. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. 94 that run. 94 divines. You guys haven't seen that many yet from me. Still haven't hit 100 yet. Now averaging 81. That's only 2 temples I'm fully upgraded. I'm about to lose this one here. So I'm gonna have to lock this. I can't afford to lock that. If I get a Golem Works to show up, I can upgrade it immediately, though. Oh, nice. I did get one. Yo. Saved. Saved. No, I'm not able to fully sustain. I could probably sustain 3 70% of the time. But definitely not much more than like 70 to 80% of the time, I'd guess. Like, I could probably sustain 2 90% of the time at least. I can sustain 3, you know, 60, 70, 80% of the time. I think somewhere in there would be the averages.
Speak.
Reset my eyes here. Woo! A lot of particles. What do I use the chest piece for? For all resistances and energy shield, mainly. I'm +1 level of corrupted skill gems. That much energy shield is giving me 162 spirit for free, aside from lead me through grace, and we can do better. I mean, I can do the full-blown like 1500 ES version of this. It costs multiple mirrors though. Maybe down the line. That's why I might eventually do like an unset ring, get another skill in.
How can I help? Hello there.
Hey, PoE Ninja, type exclamation point build. Or exclamation point mobilytics. Go. Alright, if we can actually get like a, 80% rarity one, we'll probably see over 100 div in one run. Still need locks though.
No matter the path, I'll walk it.
22% rarity, a low number. Oh. Five mirrors? Only 5 mirrors? What? There should be way more mirrors than that. People can actually drop them now. Alright, well I'll be lucky to get 80 on this one. It's such a garbage rarity roll.
Furious energies.
Buddy, my architect is at 3 o'clock. Do I need to reset or continue building my temple? I'm using Russian tech and just realized architect's not in the middle. Did I mess up? Well, I mean, it depends. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a diehard min-maxer are you? If it's going to drive you crazy, knowing that you're doing, like, the second best thing or something, then I'd say reposition. You can still reposition them, even with Spy Master Chain in effect. It doesn't matter. Like, you just have to keep locking it down perpetually. Don't kill the architect unless you've locked it down. Can I have more than one sacrificial chamber? No, you literally can't have more than one on the board at a time. Why this currency is worth 10 divines. Aw, tier 3 alchemy lab dropped the medallion, but not the right one. Alright, maybe this will be the run where I get like 6 locks. We'll be right back in this. No cope. No cope. I'll still drop a lot of divine orbs in this one. Oh, what's that? What's that medallion? What's that? Smithy. Smithy. Not like this. First Spy Master. Oh, got a lock. Yo.
Another medallion.
This is me dropping not very many divine orbs. Yep. Yippers. This is not very many divine orb drops.
Perhaps you will not desire.
You guys feel like there's a lot of hype around the new Legacy of Freesia event, or is it kind of like meh? What are you guys sensing? 25%. I mean, I don't know about like. No, I'm not aware of any special info in that regard.
The vow many
You see a ton of hype. Where are you seeing a bunch of hype? Reddit going ham or something? Short crafting video for spear crafting, not mirror tier, because build great without. Oh well, I mean, if you want non-mirror tier spear, then you can consult my 0.3 spear crafting video, where it's more or less the same spear, but Merciless is fractured and
challenge the test.
+3 attacks instead of +4 prog. If you want like non-mirror tier, you gotta go +4 or +3 attacks instead of +4 prog. Right, I don't know. Maybe you can get away with like +3 prog.
Perhaps you will be a patriotic.
I guess you could try and finish on suffixes. Wow.
The vow
The mighty fall. I need mana. Misguided.
perhaps you will be a patriotic.
I'm not getting any other locks, dude. What's going on? I get the one early and then nothing else. Vertex helmet again. bad, man. 2 more spy masters.
The vow of many on
Maybe they'll both drop a lock.
the vow of many on
Back to the sword.
Damn, neither one. It's getting rough. Man, I love Temple. I take it you got your own juicer Temple?
Your impending demise.
Airing it up. How can you play this build without getting sick after 1 hour or your PC dying? I don't know. I got a strong brain for it. PC holds up fine on this. Somehow. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just grind. I did have to replace the thermal paste on my PC like last year though. So we're definitely burning it a little. I'm not overclocking it though, so it's fine.
Got in you. I feel no pain.
Yeah, well, I noticed the fan was blazing even like on resting mode. That's how I knew it. I'm in tune with what it's doing. Like it'll run the fans real hard for most of what I'm doing here. There's different levels of how hard the fan is running. If it's like, it rarely ever runs at like maximum power. But one day I just noticed that it was running at like maximum power for like extended period of time, and then even when I was like, I stopped playing the game, it was just basically on my desktop with browsers open, the fans were still running fairly hard, and I was like, something's not right with that. It shouldn't be running right now. I didn't catch it until about 2 or 3 days later. I know I checked the temps that was running like 80, 90, or between 80 and 90 Celsius. Like almost no matter what. So like even like resting it was like 70 to 80 C, and then like while gaming it was like 80 to 90 with like the fans going nuts.
I feel no pain.
And then I realized we were cooking it a little hard there. I had never replaced the thermal paste before, but you know, I looked into it, and determined that's probably what it was. The PC was like exactly 5 years old at that point. It was, you know, gaming PC, and so all the variables lined up to suggest it was thermal paste had worn out.
No pain.
There's no cooler. Not a cooler on this PC. I've never had a cooler on a PC. Oh. 2 vertexes this temple run. Great. GG Headhunter buffs. I mean, from what I read, thermal paste, if you're running a gaming PC and running it pretty hard, which I do obviously, thermal paste typically has a lifespan of around 5 years. If you're using your PC for more than 5 years, you presumably have to replace it once, you know. This factory thermal paste is also usually, this was not a pre-build, it's a factory built PC, and they notoriously have kind of, you know, low-end thermal pasting, I guess.
You have made a grave mistake.
Yeah. Rendering YouTube videos is a lot of resources as well on the CPU. That doesn't make up most of the time. It's from actual playing, though. And maybe like 30 minutes a day on average rendering YouTube videos. Probably not even that. It's not like I make a YouTube video every day. Lately, it's been a lot less often. Yep, we're gonna need another one of these. Laptop. Well, I don't know about laptops. I'm talking about gaming PCs. How good is this league compared to previous ones? Haha, depends on what kind of gamer you are. Users rejoice. This league. Best league ever. No, wrong one again. Best league mechanic of all time. Right, guys? Great. Oh, down there now. Yeah, but probably need that too.
Fire this place. Break.
Way down to here. I need a commander, garrison, armory, alch lab. Guy made a dono. What do you mean?
Opala. Seven.
I get all kinds of questions on YouTube. Oh, donation. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm not checking that right now. That's pretty cool though. Donation's pretty rare. I mean, sure, I can look at it. Let me get this temple run out of the way. I mean, I knew people would really appreciate that major test I did. I got more info out of it than I bargained for. It looks like increased gold, area gold, doesn't even negatively impact loot. The whole time I thought it did. Now I don't think it necessarily does. I think it might have been a misconception, misconstruing the effectiveness of that Atlas notable, conflating that mechanic with increased area gold, which is actually a different mechanic in the weighting systems. Might have been shadow patched. Yeah, it could have been this league. How long does it take to build this temple layout? Somewhere between 100 and 200 temples ran, depending on your RNG, I think. Wasn't Farham streaming? He was following your test too. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, he really established himself as a authoritative voice on testing gold find and stuff. I haven't done any like major tests like that in a while. My best test that I ever did, most useful test I ever did, was the strongbox test though. You guys remember that? I was testing different settings of strongbox, enraged strongbox and stuff. How about the ethical version of your temple? Yeah, you'll get about half the loot, and it'll probably be about 3 times faster to make. Something like that. Am I playing PoE 1 Temp League? I'm not planning on it, no. I might create the build guide for Frostblade's Blind Prophet, Abyssal Frostblade, because that was a lot of people's favorite build I ever made. If we get information out soon enough that that Ascendancy still exists in its typical form, I might do that. 20 days? Wait, it only lasts for 20 days? Oh, that's terrible anyway. I didn't know that.
Speak.
Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 on the dot. 80 on the dot. Hmm. Man. Chandler, hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I regret this. I'm actually gonna go into the next one with no locks. If I get 0 locks, I'm gonna screw myself over, but I mean, it's so incredibly rare that I get 0. I really don't want to start losing this chain right now, if possible. Yeah, living a little on the edge here. I don't see the donation on here. I got a lot of replies in the last little bit. Yeah, I just didn't even show my back office. Weird. Let me just pull up the actual video. I just wanted to know the purpose of the seals for unleashed support. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a misconception or kind of an unknown quantity here. So anticipation, first of all, it used to be over there, anointed, and now it's over here, so path to it. Unleash is an effect that allows spells to accumulate seals. It allows a spell to reoccur when being cast, a limit of 2 seals per spell. We have the similar mechanic within Twister Salvo, up to 3 maximum seals. Same basic mechanic. I don't know why, but GGG even still, 3 leagues later, has not updated the descriptor for this. In that it grants you 25% increased seal game frequency for Salvo as well as Unleash. For some dumb reason, it just doesn't do that. Oh, it was here in the live stream. Oh, right. I don't know, I guess he just didn't show up here. God, that's... I'll have to look into that. Okay, I see it. Alright, I see it now when I pull up the actual, like, YouTube link. You just don't... How long ago was it? That message literally didn't show up in my multi-chat. What? Wow, I guess I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, I don't even see the message in the multi-chat anywhere in the history of it. Yeah, thanks for that. That's weird. Alright. Most high-risk scenario I've been in. I've never actually done this. Well, I have done it once because I went 001 on the locks, but I've never deliberately, without necessarily having to do this, starting a temple without locking this room here. We're living on the edge today, boys. I did test Instant Mana Leech. I didn't notice any meaningful difference. I did test it pretty extensively behind the scenes yesterday. I was honestly pretty disappointed because I had some decently high hopes for that. 43% player rarity.
You have made a grave mistake.
Back to the soil.
This would be a terrible time to like mass DC, close temple bug or something.
Forever change.
So don't accidentally accept the invite or something. Do not disturb hunting lock medallions.
You reek of stupidity.
It would be nice to get a lock medallion on this room right here. Madragoon, check the description of the YouTube stream. Those commands are only active for Twitch. I got reached out by Kick, actually. Kick rep. Apparently I can partner to Kick immediately. Fast-tracked. I'm guessing it's not very hard to get partner on kick.com, but what are you guys' thoughts about Kick? I don't even know if I'd have any audience at all over there.
Perhaps you will find magic.
Last I remember, it's not exactly a place for PoE viewers. But I mean, you know, I could start from. I don't think it would really require me to do much of any extra work on my end, unless I really wanted to. Yeah, maybe I should just do it. I don't hear anybody talk about it in like the content creator space. I think I probably will do it. Room cards. Room card.
Another medallion.
Asmongold moved to kick. Wait, he's not streaming on Twitch now? Yeah, he's still streaming to Twitch. No, wrong room again. Why does it tease me with these room medallions or these not lock medallions? I hate that one because it's like the same text layout. Oh my god. Died there. Three spy masters down, no locks. Ooh. Should I be getting nervous? Should I be getting nervous, guys? Yeah, I'd be hitting it up on both. By Master 4, no lock. It's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, that'd be so shitty if I get 0 on this run. So shitty. We've just gone back to back, only 1 on each run. By Master 5, no lock. You can claim to be number 1 Kickster. How does one claim to be number 1? Oh, wrong medallion. I'm so antsy to see any medallions. I'm like, please be the one. Spy Master number 6. This is the halfway point. It's like, no, still. Come on, Legion Barracks. Pull through. Tell me some love. I'm barely dropping any divine orbs either. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I got a vertex to go though. My consolation prize. You might. I'll get a vertex helmet or 2 still. Maybe I'll drop a mirror but no locks. That'd be funny. Mail gauntlets. Spy Master 7, no lock. Oh my god, I only got 4 more. What is this, John? Garbage. I mean, even if I get 0 locks, there is a chance that it doesn't actually remove both of these rooms. Because it could remove this and then like 4 of these and 1 of these. And then I'd be fine still. I mean, that's massive cope, but I mean, it could happen. Theoretically. Spy Master 8. No! Still no lock? What is this? How long does it take to build a temple like this from scratch? We're about to see, because I'm about to lose all of my temple right now. Not really all of it. It's gonna be real kind to me on the divine drops, won't it? It's like this is like a farewell temple. Farewell, your temple's about to get lost. Spymaster number 9. No lock. Oh my god, no lock medallion. No medallion at all. I've only seen one medallion off these. I'm gonna be so devastated if I drop a medallion that's not a lock. Unlike the last Spymaster. It's fine, guys. We got the clutch smithy chain. The smithy chain will come in mad clutch, I'm sure. Most clutch ever. Maybe I can hit the one. That's like the size of the text on the wrong room again. Wasn't a Spymaster anyway. 2 Spymasters left. Number 10. No, you can't buy them from anybody. Oh, we got a lock. We got a lock. Lucky number 10. All right, we at least saved the tech. Probably gonna lose the other thing though. Oh boy. Tech saved. Next league, we can probably buy locks. Maybe. Last Spymaster. Can we get a second one? The double. Oh my god. I am a god. I am a freaking god. The 10th and 11th Spymaster. Double lock drop. Let's go. Let's go. It's been ages since I dropped 0 locks in a temple. Really long. That is so rare. Pulled through. I might even save both chains. I don't know. I might let one of them die. I don't know what I want to do with that. I don't know if I want to go through that drama again. Just the very next run. I'm definitely letting this fall off. The hand of Jonathan. I should be in Jonathan's good graces right now. Talking about this mechanic being the best league mechanic ever made. Under the auspices of Jonathan Rogers. It's not handled the best ever, but you know, at its core, best ever league mechanic. I got 11 Spymasters. Not like this, every divine from exploiting snake. I'm not exploiting snake. Called clever use of game mechanics. No, I don't expect to hold 3 chains. I just expect to hold 2. Virtually all the time. I need the commander to give me a lock for the first time in my life. How much quant do you have on gear? 0. We don't get quant on gear in this game. Rarity, I got 178 now. Trying to make a temple that sustains 3 chains perma. Well, you can't do that without it being pretty inferior in terms of like the total numbers, because you would have to get too many spy masters. You're gonna be missing other stats, pretty big. That's why the whole like two chains plus a third one that you can float, you know, it's up, it's not up, it's up, it's not up, not that big of a deal.
I feel no pain.
Oh, okay, negative rarity, I guess. God. Have I explored one big chain? Well, you can't make an airtight temple with one big chain, so no. Well, I've yet to see that, anyway. By airtight, I mean like 3 empty spots only. Or hell, even like 4 empty spots. I've never seen a 1 snake temple with like any less than 5 or 6 empty spots.
You reek of stupidity!
Visual clarity is great on your build. Thanks, dude. Got a mirror from my ethical temple in 50 rooms. Oh, that's called hitting the jackpot, my friend. You hit the giga jackpot. Ooh. Well, let's see here. We can maybe explore Golemworks again. No. I'll still take that ethical smithy lock. Give me a tiny bit of a cushion going into the next run. Please. No mirror drop. Indeed. Treasure vault. Your boy's unlucky now. Have I thought about adding a Tsiri into my runs? I have thought about it and decided not to. That is all. I don't really want to risk the architect moving over, and it's not even worth it for the cost of the Tsiri chest and the drop rate, the time it takes, the loss of 2 rooms permanently. I have to drop 2 rooms to fit that, the tech in necessary to do that. It's not even really worth it. I mean, by the numbers, it's not really even worth it. Other people doing it have even said so. I mean, basically, you're essentially just paying a premium for porn at that point. See, the current investment for that is actually, I don't. My temple doesn't auto close here, right? Oh my god, I didn't even realize it. Does it auto close if I die? No, okay. That would have sucked so bad. It would have if I triggered the architect. Dang it, I have to run back. Basically, the balance of the economy around Atsiri and everything that that mechanic has to offer, it's essentially a wash unless you want to buy porn. Then you get slightly more out of it. Okay, this is super shitty, dude. I gotta somehow. That's the one thing I hate about this build with the rooms being locked up. Of course, none of this would be a problem if we didn't deal with the stupid mob not spawning thing. Bark Twister, Battle Mage Invoker. This is so stupid. Like, why do I have to get like stun locked when I do that? Can you just not actually get stun locked? Just try to cast one Twister in there. Get freaking stun locked. Whirling Slash or Barrage Shield? No, I haven't. The twisters won't go in there because it counts the doors closed. I have to like literally just try to. I have to somehow like get through. Oh wait, now I have a checkpoint. I didn't realize that. Okay, good. At least I can corpse run this then. Whatever. Finally got a cast off in there. This is so dumb. The thing I hate about this is that I should never even have to do this in the first place. The only reason I have to do this is because I have to unequip fucking Headhunter and stuff to... In the green now? Oh my god, man, a Siphoner's screwing me up. You have to unequip Headhunter to trigger spawn a mob that construct that won't activate. Because the monster won't activate when you have certain Headhunter buffs or something stupid like that. It's some absolutely retarded bug in the temple. It's like the dumbest kind of bug you can imagine. Oh, you have Headhunter buffs, therefore this monster won't activate, therefore you can't complete the room. Yeah, but I hate the idea even more so of like having to do Frostwall. Like if I equip Frostwall, I have to unequip a Spirit Gem just to do it, or I have to pull a skill with 5 supports, and I gotta drag all that stuff over here, which I don't have any room to do anyway. Like I'm not gonna have room in my inventory anyway. So unless I'm gonna be like dropping gems on the ground, like picking them up and re-putting them back in, it's just all aids. Every angle of it is aids. I'm not gonna like wear an unset ring just to have an extra gem in either. That's... Anyway, I hate it. I hate it across all fronts. To To that I say, GG, fix your game. I don't know, I guess maybe I could have the unset ring. I could have it like down here. Okay, equip an unset ring, have it down here, deactivated with the unset ring only sitting in my inventory, I guess, and then equip it and it would activate. Maybe that is actually worth it. That's only one inventory slot wasted. Dial desire. Yeah, but usually when I do that, it takes like 30 seconds and then it's like the last buff to fall off. Or the second to last anyway. So it's still... It doesn't automatically mean I die, by the way. That only happens sometimes. Usually I can get in there and ramp it back up. What do I think about Mirage Archer support? No, I don't think Mirage Archer support's gonna be any good at all for Twister. It's not gonna... I need the Whirling Slash. It's a rotation to the skill. The Smithy did not give me a lock medallion. Dude. Fuck, dude. Hey, why can I not type in the chat? I don't know. You just did. I don't know, I think I'm modded. How important is the exact sequence of runes? I mean, that's like a super loaded question.
You have made a great mistake.
Like, you could be asking how important is the Russian tech? How important is it back-to-back Spy Masters? I don't really know if that's what you're getting at. Now with diminished returns, there's a balance to be struck. You typically want at least 3 of every room type that's valuable, preferably 4 or 5. And I mean, certain rooms are more valuable than others. Obviously, Spy Masters are especially valuable. The lock medallions, you're gonna want more than just 5 or 6 of those. You can build a temple with just 1 snake. It's not gonna be as efficiently made as this, though. I mean, there's give and take on multiple fronts. Complicated mechanic. Alright, we're gonna lose this again, but I'll probably get it back right away. Yep. It's again.
Go on.
Living on the edge. Wow, that is... Probably should have... Alright, we're gonna hit this one. No, it took the wrong thing again. Dude, what are you doing? That would have been so good if they hit the opposite thing. Oh my god. 10, 20, 30, 40, 57. Really? Did I really only get 57? Or did I already throw some away? What? I can't even insta replay. Did I already put some in there, or did I actually only get 57 to randomly from that temple?
Hello there. Bye.
That seems wrong. 57. Anybody go back in there and see if I actually only got 57? That was a fully upgraded. That's crazy if I only got 57. Hi, which build is this? I got build guide in the description of the stream. It is Spark Twister. Cast on crit, cast on ailment, Spark Twister. The Battle Mage archetype. A special variant of Twister build. Invoker. Ascendancy. Wow. Okay. That was just lazy. Not being lazy. Oh my. Oh my, we finally got it. We got a big temple here. Fully upgraded, 87% rarity. Now let's see if I can score over 100 on this one.
The curse is now its to bear.
Well, let me see if I'm gonna look myself. I don't believe it. I gotta see if I accidentally deposited divine orbs, or if I really did only get 57 to div last temple. No, it really did. Wow. Like that should have dropped at least like minimum 70. That's crazy. I mean, that's why there's just actually is a lot of RNG. There's no real minimum number of divine orbs you're gonna drop. Cause that was like average rarity. I think I had like 40%. Temple is all leveled up right now, but we're living on a prayer at the moment just for the following temple. I got nothing locked down on the following one.
You have made great mistakes. Inferno!
Even dropped a medallion. Chaos. Vertex already. We're gonna see such crazy drops on this one. It's gonna be insane. Commander. Oh, actually, I should grab that. I know I'm gonna need that. First room I got to throw down after losing part of that chain. Here we go. First Spymaster. Get ready for the exceptional siphoning one. Get ready for the comeback. The lock comeback. Starting on the second Spymaster. Landra's Touch. Vertex already here. Exceptional. I guess this is probably not really worth much. Two sockets. Well, actually it might be. Oh, okay. 25 div. Hey. Hey. Dang.
Reveal your worth.
What is your rapid fire?
I need mana.
What? How you drop a flesh surgeon off a Spymaster? Dude. Dude. I'm surprised that wand is worth 25 div.
Reveal your
That's
worth.
exceptionally cool. Oh, what? 5 max live? I guess. Come on. Come on. The lock. I don't care about the divs. I want the lock. Oh my god. You're gonna play Freesia? I'm not planning to. I might post the build guide from my last Freesia build though. How many Henicore locks so far? No, you can see it on the right hand side. 4. Wow, triple div. Triple divine. Oh my god. So many div. We're gonna absolutely blow over 100. We're probably gonna have a record. This is the best temple I've. This is the best. This is the highest rarity roll I've ever had on full temple at 87%. So.
You challenge the best of the best.
No lock again. 4 Spymasters down, no lock. It's happening again. What class is this? The Invoker?
The vow non pensi.
%178% rarity on character. 5th Spymaster, no lock. You know what's happening. I'm starting to feel like I might be flying too close to the sun. A little too close to the sun here. Sixth. No luck. No way I don't get at least one. No way.
Challenge.
No way, not happening.
I'm unable.
This through the rotting my brain. Well, I mean, I'd say the dopamine is rotting my brain, but yeah. Hey, I got a lock. Saved again. Safe. Never a doubt. I think I'm easily gonna get 100 div on this run. I think it's basically a done deal.
What's the deal?
Could actually enjoy it if I didn't have to work for the locks so hard. Ugh.
Reveal your work.
Hmm. 115. 43. Ugh.
No mana.
The vow have many onslaughts.
Vanquish. Ancient power.
Is lock sustain an issue? It is if you're trying really hard to hold 3 down, but not if you're trying to hold 2. We went through the whole 40 temples where I left this blank and I only locked this. I went through the whole 40 temples like massively over sustaining locks. I was constantly like dropping them, not even taking them because I couldn't fill up on them anymore. I probably had above our average RNG on it at the time. And now, right now, I'm having like very much below average RNG. But yeah, like it was super easy. Oh my god. What the? Okay, dude. I mean, I guess I'll take that card because I need it.
Face me. I need mana.
Oh. Wrong medallion. Yeah, I finished that test. Holy crap, dude. I don't need to loot anything.
Reveal your work.
The vow have many unseen.
Fletch. Do it. Nice. Second lock. He lives another day. Whoa, what's that? Seen these? Late? Oh. If you're on YouTube, you can check the description of the stream for all the links. Filter, Discord, build, Mobalytics guide, all that stuff. I pressed Alt. Didn't delete my computer. You see that?
You have made a great mistake. Farewell.
The rarity on Temple comes from Smithy, right? No, it comes from Alchemy Labs. Smithy gives rarity to chests, whatever that's worth. I mean, you ain't technically wrong, but not for monsters, it's for chests. I don't care a whole lot about chest drops here. Oh my god, I almost got smashed.
Meet the dreamer. Come in him. No mana. I feel no pain. Get the head. No mana. Itchy. Do not speak. I feel no pain.
New divine strict filter I'm using right now? Yup. How about a lock medallion from the commander? One time. One time. One time. I don't think it can even happen, dude. I mean, that's kind of like getting a lock medallion from a tier 3 Works, I guess. Pretty much impossible. Why only tier 3 and not more? Tier 3 means the highest tier of whatever it is. Like, that, you can't go any higher.
Ancient power.
I love how you're playing on 25 FPS. That's, I mean, I'm an old school gamer. I've never known anything better than 25 FPS, so I guess some people watch this and assume that it feels bad, but to me it's just like, that's standard issue gaming. Anybody else know where I'm coming from?
You reek of stupidity.
I guess it's smoother on console. I don't know. Peak FPS. Yeah. I do it again. Lock it again. I think not. I have so many room medallions, I can just replace it quickly. Like, if I get a garrison and a Alclad between 2 tries, I'll have every room back except 1. So, it doesn't even matter. I'm playing the long game. Oh god. You only dropped 3 divine orbs this league? Well, we're not playing the same game. I forgot to empty my stash. Oh my god. Too much.
Reveal your worth.
Go on.
You got your first mirror drop 15 minutes ago, Pancho. Congratulations.
For good or ill. Not yet.
Another room reroll, nice. Hopefully I can replace that with a 3rd lock, though. Oh my god. What are these items?
Reveal your worth.
Birth of Fury. Visage. Nope. Nope. Oh.
Back to the soil. It's up.
So nice to get a lock on one of these smithies. He's so nice. I feel like my divine orb count falling off a little bit in this run. How many do I have right now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72? 72 right now. Oh my. Of course there's that many mana siphoners. Of course there are. I don't know how I didn't die there. I should have died so bad. What the hell? Actually, I got straight up pinned in the corner there. With like 4 mana siphoners on me. Oh, superior. It can have been exceptional. Yeah, that highlight was crazy in the last YouTube video. Exceptional, 2-socketed tribal mask. It's so good. It's just
Naka Ajok ta Endukina. Shatter. Reveal your worth. Reveal your
4% physical damage reduction. Gohan, sup? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the party. We're living on the edge. We're short on locks. And this stupid thing again. Trying to go for record divine orb count this run. I think I fell off pace a little bit. Gonna get over 90 though, by the looks of it. Sure. Gonna finger the game out. Damn. That's one way to play it. Is PoE1 doing strong box? What is the lock mirror ratio roughly? I don't know exactly. It's harder to tell in that game. Because I think Wildwood affects the ratios there a lot. To Cham Berlane's question about Palm of the Dreamer, Architect Orb, I don't know, but I've heard you cannot get Palm of the Dreamer from the Architect Orb. It can only be granted to the first corruption. And then even less of a known is whether or not the Val Omen does anything for your chance of hitting that. Theoretically would, but I don't think anybody knows.
You have made a great mistake. The mighty fall.
Restricted ring card.
You reek of stupidity.
Divine Orb drops are really rare in this last stretch. Honestly, kind of a disappointing finish there. I thought I'd certainly get over 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. On the dot.
Go on.
Hello there.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna let this fall off. I do have one lock, but I mean, I have a lot of good medallions to help try to replace this. So this is gonna delete this Golem Works. Delete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. I'll immediately be able to put the commander down. I hope for a garrison. I have 2 revulls. Oh shit, I didn't think it would actually delete another one. That sucks. Oh, lucky I hit that. Okay, nice. That turned out really good, actually. I think I'll hold that for next round. I decided not to use that one extra lock I had to lock this down. I figured I could replace most of the chain one round, which I could. And that way I got an extra lock out of it. Just getting bad RNG right now. Unlocks really bad. I've gone like, I can't remember 5 ago, but my last 4 temples were 1 lock, 1 lock, 2 locks, 2 locks. And my average is over 2 locks. My average is like 2.5 locks per temple, generally speaking. At least, probably like 2.7 or something. So it's pretty bad. 4 temples in a row. Under the average. I mean, it's not uncommon to get just 1 or 2. It's just uncommon to go 4 temples in a row without even getting, like, you know, a really good one where you got like 4 or 5 locks in that temple. Because that happens a lot too. You know, randomly have a temple where you drop like 4 or 5 locks in one temple. %, rarity. This temple's still not bad layout. I mean, it's probably stronger. It's probably stronger than if I had no Golem Works here and then like these leveled up fully in that corruption chamber. Well, maybe not stronger. They're not leveled. I don't know. Nah, probably not, because actually that's a lot of rooms that aren't leveled. Come to think of it. I got 11 Spy Masters. A lot of tier 3 rooms. Am I playing Frisia? No, I'm not. If I did, I would probably play the Paradoxica Abyssal Frostblades Blind Prophet build again. Because that build was freaking awesome. And it was like a one-time only, never get to play it again. Or so I thought. That build, that build was ran after the nerf to Frostblades, so it's not weaker now than it was. Unless they change the ascendancy and make it weaker. Yeah. Hopefully.
vow.
Where's Spy Master? Nola. Ooh. Oh, I should check the previous room. Yeah. One lock. I may check the previous room for a medallion, not a perfect chaos orb, but okay. Something died behind me. Jesus. Scuff Temple's dropping a lot of loot. Pretty good for a Scuff Temple. Hmm. Come on, guys, you owe me. Be a good lock count for once.
Meet the dreamer. Foolish bar.
Why lock hour? I mean, I'm still waiting for the conspiratorial comment. Lock drops nerf. Lock drop nerf. I mean, I keep dropping room cards in spy medallion rooms or spy master rooms. What? It's not like Commander ever drops a lock medallion. Fuck.
Perhaps you will. Not the fight.
You got lots of locks. Just my argue. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Dare you defy me?
The vow of many
Bunch of them posts. I should go through and read through some of that. They hate us because they ain't a snake charmers. How am I supposed to make this perfect temple if I don't get any locks? I only have 3 spy masters. How am I supposed to even get started? Are they still coming out with them, or are they just a bunch of old posts? Honestly, it sounds pretty fun to read through those. I do that at dinner. It's daily.
Challenge.
The last person quits playing the league. I mean, if anything, they're just gonna get worse because like anybody who has like not experienced a temple enough to know that it's RNG at this point is like, you know, the greater likelihood that you're confronting a casual, right? Because like even at this point, they haven't contended with the temple. They're probably just casual. So if they're casual, they're gonna be even more upset by the negative RNG swings, less resilient to it. So in a way, the winding's gonna actually just get worse over time. The Shrine Scepter is like a common drop. Bro, I'm still only got one lock. Dude, I swear to God, if I only get one lock in this temple, I'm gonna be mad. I'm sitting here expecting like 3 or 4 this time. If I get 1 again. What build am I playing? Spark, Twister, Invoker. It's my own build. You got a guide for it. Description of the YouTube stream. It's a Twister build, functionally speaking. A low FPS build too. I've been warned. I keep picking up these Shrine Scepters.
You challenge with this.
30%. With the cool Twister MTX, yeah. Oh my god, dude. All 11 Spy Masters only got 1 lock medallion. Yikes. How many Dreamer Palms? I don't know, like 4 or 5. Call them Karen? Alright, still got several rooms that can randomly spawn a locked medallion. Can happen. Including this room right here.
You have made a great mistake. Vanquish.
What do you look for on Harry's Ire? High evasion roll, high cold as extra roll. Those that are selling are like they're those rolls. Maybe they're corrupted too, for like a 3rd socket, or maybe like probably one of them had like an overclocked cold. Like I had like 30% gain as extra cold or something like that. I don't know. Harry's Ire is still pretty valuable body armor if it's either almost perfectly rolled almost perfectly rolled uncorrupted, or if it's well rolled with a good corruption. Good corruption being primarily extra socket. But the evasion roll matters a lot too. Usually you have to armor scrap that one. But the evasion roll matters a lot. Or even potentially Val Infusion. Seen that item before.
No further.
Oh wow, I saw the layout of the floor. I was like, what? That's not the right layout. It's a level 2.
You have made a great
I now have a level 2 alchemy lab. Oof. Back to level 2.
It's all easy. Opala! It's all easy. Opala!
This is where my bonus lock's supposed to come in. Not Xantippe. No. Not that one. God. I just dropped triple divine off a construct enemy. I think they're 100% construct on this floor. That's a first. Wonder how close I am to 10,000 divine orbs. Already hit. I am 10,127.
It's all easy. Opala!
So I think as someone who's never played PoE 1, the Freesia League would be a good one to pick out. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's just a short event, and you don't have to feel like you're super committed to it. Sure. It's, I think, harder to do with in-game farming because of the relic system. A lot harder than the Atlas passive tree. It basically commodifies the Atlas tree in PoE, like in PoE 1. And you know what that means in PoE 2, so imagine your Atlas tree didn't exist, but then you had like these relics, kind of like you do. I mean, just basically imagine it's like the relics in Trials of Chemis, except for your core Atlas tree. At the top end, it's like way more powerful than your Atlas, but it's harder to like ramp up, get started. Yeah, fun for sure. Couldn't even get a level up. Galleon, game really hates me right now. Just give me another one lock. Went 1-1, 2-2-1. in terms of lock counts. The last 5 temples. That's crazy. Like 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 7 locks in last 7 locks in 5 temples straight is probably the worst I've ever seen for a 5 temple run. Only 7 locks with otherwise fully done temple. Maybe. Wow. The absolute worst I've seen is 1 lock in 3 temples.
You have made a grave mistake.
With 11 spy masters. I mean, same setup. Yeah, I'm using these. Well, the silver lining is I'm about to lose a lot of rooms that weren't leveled up anyway, but it's going to set me back more because it's going to go all the way back to like here or even here. And
You reek of stupidity.
I don't have medallions to kick it back up real quick, so...
You have made a grave mistake.
The mighty fall. I need mana.
You reek of stupidity.
Could risk locking that again, I guess.
This medallion's worth.
Don't think I will. Still got 64 div. I got great RNG on the rooms. Effectively only lost 2 rooms on that. Not terrible. Not terrible. I think we're going to sign out a little early though today. Come back tomorrow, stream again. I mentioned this is going to be a shorter stream today. Well, unfortunately, this day did not go like I hoped. We not only did not drop a mirror, we didn't even
Sold it.
hold 2 chains, let alone 3. I did hold 3 kind of long, though. But, I mean, I risked it a little extra. If I hadn't risked it as much, I might have held that 2nd chain. I don't know. No regrets. I'll get it back. Probably tomorrow. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Tomorrow, log in. I've got like 6 locks and all 3 things set up fully. Ready to go. That's how it usually goes. Probably first temple off stream, drop like 6 locks. Or something crazy.
Can I help?
That's how it goes. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, I sold the Megalomaniac. Right. Yeah, that was an old Megalomaniac. That was Blessing of a Moon and Rapid Strike. 8%.
Can I help?
8% attack speed. 3,000 divine orbs. More coming where that came from. Still making bank. I'll liquidate that stuff off stream. Well, it feels good to have gotten that test run done, right? Now that info's out. I think I will do 100 temples. RNG, like all the RNG in play. Probably starting like 3 days from now or something. That's what I'll do instead of Legacy of Free shit. 3 mirrors in 1.5 hours with your guildmates. 200 to 300 div per run. Damn. That group, got that group play going on. Woo. Woo. I'm ready to be so. Doing a Siri rush. Interesting. Alright, so we're off to see Miso Shido. Give him a warm welcome. Or hope he gives you a warm welcome. Something like that. And not planning to make a YouTube video. Just planning to take it easy today a little bit and stream tomorrow. Logging in same time, maybe a little earlier. Miso sold me Fent. Okay. Okay. Hope you liked it. And for the YouTube, check the description of the stream if you want any links tied to the build, the temple, the layout, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm out for now. See you guys next time. Take it easy.